What's up? This is Brenton from BXG. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of the first AAA exclusive from a first-party studio, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'm taking you through an early level in the game. Just a quick review. The game is great. I've already beaten it, already platinumed it, got all the trophies. It's not too terribly hard. I have some complaints about the trophy list being a little bit too easy, a little bit too shallow. You don't have to get all the collectibles, which is kind of a weird one. But all in all, the game plays well. I know early on there were some issues with some bugs, people claiming that they were falling through the levels, things like that. I didn't have any issues with those. They've patched it a couple times. I don't think it's a big deal. Overall, the game's really polished. It looks great. I'm playing on performance mode with ray tracing, but I should also say that this is a new game plus playthrough, so I already have all the weapons unlocked, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be showing some of those off, but I'm going to take you through an early level in the game. Here, and we'll get into it. So as you can see, I already have the first my first save, 100%. So this is the second planet. Well, this is the first Rivet Planet, which is you play through with Rivet.
First, I gotta rescue my friends at their gelatonium factory.
Who's the second Wombax, the one you saw in the trailers. Not gonna waste any good ammo on these guys. They're easily dispatched with the hammer. As you can see, the game is very beautiful, lush colors.
We are not compatible with acid. Oh.
Great! There's a secret right over my hideout. I haven't been out this far in a while. Got a lot of swamp acid between here and the Mort's gelatonium factory.
Those beetles appear to have no issue with the acidic swamp water.
Beetles. Yeah.
Check out some Doom Blades here. Most of my weapons are pretty much maxed out at this point. The ones that are
Ratchet, can you
useful,
oh dear.
at the very least.
The communicator must be broken.
Of course. Morts will be at their gelatonium factory. Gotta find a way through the swamp.
I know it's coming up after a little bit, and so I'm kind of saving some of my best weapons for the little boss fight that's going to be going on.
To avoid hits like that.
I think I might have to bust out the Warmonger for these guys.
You dispatched them quite capably.
Where's that speedle going?
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
Take care of those guys really easily. Okay, so this is one of the cool things about this game. It transitions from dimension to dimension very seamlessly.
My last speedle runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove too.
And so you can see the world we're in now. Here it is in 3D. You can kind of see it. And then we're just going to step in. And now I'm in a completely different world. And that's the power of the SSD right there.
Pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff? Hey, it's Maynard, the Morts' helper bot. Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There is the Speetle.
No, don't hide! Ah,
Hitting.
well, hello there. Gotcha!
Oh!
I'm going to ride this thing out here a little
Maynard
bit.
can lead me to the Morts.
We're just following this little spy bot thing here to the next section, which is going to be right here, back into the other
Now, if we could get away from this
area.
acid-
It's completely seamlessly.
Let's find the Morts.
Around that, we don't want to wreck into it.
Look out!
I got it. See? Sometimes I don't crash.
Alrighty.
There's the gelatonium factory. I'm coming, Morts.
Yeah, we have some enemies here.
We didn't follow that Lombax.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip this cinematic,
See?
so I'm not giving
They
any
are looking
spoilers
for
away. I'm
Ratchet.
gonna use one of
I
the
am
big
telling
weapons
the
here, the
truth.
Rhino 8, teleports things in from other dimensions, including some things from other PlayStation games, which is fun. It's kind of overpowered. There's the Thunder Jaw from Horizon. There it is. Kind of fun. I hadn't actually seen that yet, so seeing that's kind of cool. Bust out the Warmonger. It's called the Peacemaker when you level it up, by the way. That's why it's not called Warmonger on the screen, because mine's leveled up. I'm gonna skip that cinematic again. I don't want to give away any spoilers. Refill my ammo.
What was in my account last time?
That is because I added our new
So this is one of the Ratchet, or I'm sorry, one of the Clank levels, and it's just going to be like a
You
quick,
know how to
easy
fix
puzzle.
The dimensions, and why are there copies of me running around?
They're your possibilities.
And these take place kind of throughout the game. They get more and more progressively difficult,
That nearby sphere. This
but
is a
these
lit
are
sphere.
not
It will reduce the gravity on any object it touches.
not too difficult here, being the first set in the game.
Keeps an anomaly from collapsing. They look like you because that's how you interpret dimensionality. But as
You can
can
skip the
see,
puzzle. I'm not
they've
going
lost
to.
their way. If
You can skip
guide
all
them
the
to
puzzles in the game, which I
meta-terminal
find to be
ahead,
kind of lame.
begin to repair this anomaly.
I feel like things are slowly starting to make sense. Dimensionally speaking.
Ah, a speed sphere. That'll get you moving.
Plot
I bet
this.
some extra speed could make quick work of that barrier. Do you live on Sargasso too, Gary?
Savali, actually. I've been studying in the archives. It's the greatest repository of dimensional knowledge I've ever seen.
That
So
device
each one
may
of
be able
these
to
has
redirect
three.
my
Each one of these
possibilities.
Clank levels has
There
3
must be a
puzzles
way
in them.
to activate it.
Like I said, they get more and more progressively complicated, but none of them are too terribly difficult.
Outstanding! You seem to be a natural at this, Clank.
I am cautiously optimistic.
Get those bolts. I don't really need them. So.
I feel myself learning
Okay,
something by
here.
completing these puzzles, but I cannot explain what it is.
The words will come to you when you are ready. Now, lead your
This one.
possibilities to the final meta terminal. And not to stress you out, but there's a lot riding on this. Like, a lot.
If I fix this anomaly, will that fix all the damage that has been done in this dimension?
Oh no, anomalies are spreading too quickly to do that. I'm afraid a dimensional cataclysm is coming, and our only hope to stop it is with that which caused it.
The Dimensionator?
Indeed. But if repairing anomalies is helping you learn about dimensionality,
Okay.
I think you'll soon be able to learn
Popping
enough
up
to
too
save
much
us
there.
all.
Okay, there we go.
Hopefully.
I wonder if I will be
Ah.
able to solve all of this in the end.
What makes you say that?
It has been a long time since I have been a
And
hero.
we're gonna put
And with everything that
this
happened
on
with the
here.
Dimensionator, I am
this
concerned.
here, this
Times
here.
of great stress, which seems to be every day of my life. I've always found it best to take things one step at a time.
Oops,
Focus
shit.
on what's in front of you.
Took that jump a little bit wrong. Okay, there we go. That should be. Get my little possibilities, as they're called, to where they need to go.
That's it, Clank! You repaired the anomaly! And now we're one one step closer to stopping the dimensional cataclysm.
So that was nice and easy. Little puzzle level there inside of this Sargasso level. Let's skip the cinematic.
Just gotta lower the bridge and then I'm taking you to my hideout.
What are we going to do there?
So, okay, we already filled that
Was
up.
in my account last time.
And we have a Grunthar boss over here. Which is like a big dinosaur looking thing.
Hope you have enough ammo.
I'm just using the Rhino on it for now, just so it gets rid of all of that ammo. Now I'm out. Switch to Warmonger. These things are not
Stubborn Grunthor too.
particularly difficult. Ooh. Switch to the black hole vortex. Random baddie up here. Take care of him. There we go.
More hostiles within range.
Rivet, we raised the bridge
Very nice.
section, but the controls to lower it here on that platform.
Thanks for looking out. I'll find a way over.
And here's another little cool feature. I'm gonna use this little warp thing here to pull myself to the world, or rather pull the rift to me, or myself to the world, whatever. Either way, it's on a standard grappling hook. I think that's the main thing there. Switch to the void repulsor. Shoots back the blasts that they catch. Ah, ran out.
Be careful.
Oh shoot. Not going super well. Switch things up here a little bit. There's some health down here. Kind of help me out a little bit. I did not really want to use that just there. But keep a better eye on my health this time.
I wish you had a jetpack feature, Bolts.
I do as well.
All right, now to lower the bridge.
Okay. Sometimes it's all about the strategy you use.
Everything's just like you left it. Now, if you talk to whoever's flying that
Normal bridge, seriously? There has to be another way across.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna use this little
I may regret
Skeeter
suggesting
bug.
this, but what about the Speedle?
the Speedle.
Let's go! Almost home. And there's another Grunthor in the way.
I'm not sure why it's going in like super slow motion at the moment.
I do regret
It's a new one
this.
by me. It wasn't doing that. Didn't do that previous. I need to get off of this thing. There we go.
Come on, we both know how this is gonna end, big
There's Sly Cooper's van, so that was fun. Pepper this dude with Peacemaker Warmonger bullets. Oh, that was kind of dumb actually. Why did I do that? Okay, we'll use the Troll Pack. It's basically a weaker version of the Warmonger. It's just like a rocket missile sort of deal. Cool part about it is it can tunnel through the ground. Ooh. Frogs, I'm gonna bust out a faster weapon here for a minute. The Blades of Doom. Switch back to drill pack. Switch back to the Blades of Doom. There we go. Oh, I think I'm in the black hole. Yeah.
And now for my final enemy, the Mortz's pressure locks.
Okay, so now we're just gonna close these things are already open, I believe. No, they weren't.
It appears that these locks must be hit quickly.
Yep, Morts are funny like that. There! Time to find out the truth about you.
Whoa.
If only I could talk with Ratchet.
Go!
Kind of went off the path there. But now I'm good to go.
Home,
Alright.
sweet home.
Why are you
There's
so
gonna be some
hesitant to trust
story
me?
Look, robots
stuff
aren't
here,
really anything,
and then it's
especially
going to,
when they're
we're
tearing
gonna
my
skip it
galaxy apart.
I am not.
when it pops
I was
up
trying to help Ratchet
and
find
make
the
our
other
way to the
wombats.
boss that's gonna be coming up after it. So go ahead and skip that.
That's my annoying robot!
Deploying amphibious explosives to neutralize hostile wormballs.
So at this point, Clank got kind of captured by that giant worm, and we have to maneuver our way onto it to get him back. And so how that's going to happen is there will be a
If
ramp
I can get up there and hit it, I can bring the whole thing down.
right here. We're just going to ramp onto the back of that.
Gotta hit the flight
Down
station.
to this. Okay, let's see if there's cinematic to skip. There's not. And now it's gonna pop up as an actual fight.
So excited for annihilation.
Give me back my robot!
This guy's got a handful of attacks. Come with the blade. Alright. And then a laser beam.
The Emperor's got some weak standards if that's all you got.
Go over here. See if there's any ammo for the Peacemaker. There isn't. Caught me there.
I am not impressed.
I cannot get enough of this laser. Can you?
Okay. So we're just gonna spam with the Rhino. It's not really doing any damage. Just drill pack.
Backup power has almost restored the flight
He kind of
stabilizer.
telegraphs his moves. Pretty, makes them pretty easy to read. And now we're just basically rinse and repeat.
Deploying amphibious explosives.
Throw whatever you
We're gonna
want.
ride around until we
You're
find
not
another
getting away from me.
ramp. Trying to avoid those explosives. And there's our ramp.
Can't get to the flight stabilizer until I jump on that thing's back.
Ooh, almost overshot it. I don't know if you can overshoot it, actually. Now, again, like I said, all my weapons and such are maxed out, and I'm on New Game Plus, so
Bring it.
typically you wouldn't have this early in the game access to the Warmonger. Be able to kind of handle this fight. Alright, now he's going to do this where he drags his claws, back tail sort of deal. We're just gonna stay out of the way of that. Swipes. Stay out of the way of that laser. Hits bombs. Oh, rat's hat.
Your destruction is most definitely assured now.
Bring it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna throw out this the topiary sprinkler, which turns him into a plant. It's very helpful for slowing down attacks. Probably should have been using this a lot sooner. Just gonna keep on using that. I'm gonna throw out Mr. Fungi too. He kind of shoots on his own. At some point I put out a Glove of Doom. Grab this health. Ooh, didn't see that coming somehow. Okay, got another sprinkler. So I'm gonna use that. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use it, maybe. And then I'm gonna fill him with black hole vortex until I need to dodge. And that's just kind of where I'm at. So I'm just going to keep a hold of the black hole, use it until it's out, dodge. Go to the drill pack because we're almost done now. And to finish him off, let's go with the Doom Blades. And we'll go ahead and skip this.
Ooh, we should see if Mort fixed up the ship. By the way, how about I hook
It's
you
a
up with a signal
new
booster to fix that communicator of yours?
destinations log, which means
Delightful.
pretty much this
Not as
level's
thrilling as
over,
what we're
so
gonna find in this info bot, but it'll be close.
pretty fun little grappling hook type of deal there.
Rivet! Ship's ready and waiting for ya.
I'm just going to re-up my ammo, even though I'm not going to be continuing on at this particular moment. We'll go over the upgrades.
Absolutely.
Maybe we should say something?
Yeah, it's kind of nice. You can just chain
Leave him a nice little note saying,
your
slow
upgrades
down.
like this. This is for the Rhino, just to
Nice. I think they'll get
max it out.
Going, hun?
And this maxes out the Rhino. I have a little bit more Raritonium to play with.
What I call a tool of destruction.
But that is one of the levels of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart Sargasso. It's one of the early levels on. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the bell, and we will keep putting out more videos just like this whenever there's a big game that comes out. That's all. Take care. Tell your friends, tell your families about the unmistakable essence of the BXG podcast.